Good afternoon. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style, and now natural hair care. So if you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So today's video, I'm excited because this is my first time actually doing one of these. I kind of just want to go over new in bags from luxury fashion houses for their spring collections for 2022. I do have 13 to go over, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. And I kind of wanted to bring these to y'all's attention because I'm seeing like some new silhouettes from these fashion houses. So the very first one is going to be Chanel. So for part of their 2022 collection, they are, I guess, debuting to me, it personally looks like one of those like drawstring bags or just like a big leather bag. It is quilted. It is going to come in white, black, pink, and purple. And I'll be putting pictures up right here so you can see. The price has not yet been released, but it is going to be a part of the 2022 collection, and it is going to be released in March. My personal opinion, I don't like it. Price-wise, I would hope it is not going to be as much as a classic flap. You never know with Chanel. But I mean, even just seeing it on the runway, you're looking at it on the runway and they have some on there with like their beautiful suits. It doesn't look right. They have some on there with bathing suits and like some athleisure wear. It doesn't look right. To me, it just kind of looks like a knapsack that you would carry or like one of those drawstring bags that you carry to summer camp. And they just made it in leather. That's what it looks like to me. Also, you'll notice that it says Chanel on it instead of just the CC logo. I think I probably would have preferred for it to either be like right in the middle where the Chanel is, or maybe like in one of the corners with just the CC. I don't think the Chanel right there does anything for the bag, okay? Let me know what you think in the comments. The next is going to be YSL. If you don't know, I love YSL and I love Dior. At this point in time, I actually love Dior and YSL better than I do Chanel. So for YSL, the first bag is going to be I think it's the Riva or the Riva, and it's a large bucket bag. They have it in two. So they have the first one is going to be black, and then the second one is going to be black, but it's going to be bejeweled with rainbow hearts. My struggle with this bag is simply because it's just ugly. If you look at it right here on the model is so tiny and so tall, the bag is overtaking her. It literally looks like they just took leather material, put a drawstring at the top of it, put some handles on it, put a string on it, and then that's the bag. Not to mention that the leather bag that is all black or that is just all leather, that bag is $2,800. The one with the rhinestones on it or the one that is bejeweled is $4,500. While YSL is a luxury company, $4,500 for a bejeweled black bag that looks very cheap, very cumbersome, very heavy, and just overtakes the model. I don't think that's worth it at all. I don't like the silhouette. I don't like how long it is, and I don't like how big it is. It just does not look right. Okay. The next one from YSL is going to be the Kia or the Kaya. It's the North Satchel. This one comes in at $1,850, and my struggle with this one is the shape. I don't understand the shape. So it's like it's like a straight line at the top, and then it comes down, and then it just kind of bows out or kind of rounds itself out. And again, I'll show a picture right here of what it looks like on the model. And to me, it looks like it sits very funny on the model, like because of the shape. It's sitting on her hip. So it's like that top part is sitting right there, and then that very weird bottom shape kind of bows out. Now, don't get me wrong. I love YSL, but as far as these two bags are concerned, I wouldn't even consider, especially the first two bags. Even if someone were to gift me that, I wouldn't even know how to style that. I wouldn't even know how to wear it because it's so big. I almost kind of feel like with the first one, if instead of putting like drawstring or like long straps, maybe if you were to put it on top, it could be a duffel bag. It could be the new YSL duffel bag, which I don't really think they have any of those. They might, but it's probably in the men's section. But I just don't like the two bags. The first bag is just ugly to me, and the second bag, I'm struggling with the shape. Okay, the next bag is going to be from Louis Vuitton. I'm not really a Louis Vuitton person, although my very first luxury bag that I will never sell is the Alma in Dune. I think it's the small size, but I did see a new silhouette on there. It is the Petite Sac Flat, and this is actually to me very reminiscent of the Prada silver bag that I was looking at. I don't mind this shape. One of my favorite silhouette of a shape, or my favorite bag, is the top handle. I really don't mind this. It does come in different forms. It comes in blue, it comes in yellow, and it also comes in black. The yellow and the black are already sold out. The blue one is not sold out. So you have the one that has the actual Louis Vuitton strap on it, that has its name on it, that matches the bag. And then you have one that just has the regular leather flap. And I actually like that it comes in epi leather. I think it gives the bag a little bit of character, because if it were to just be like in the smooth leather, I don't think it would just be like a rectangle bag. Now, it does also come, of course, in the monogram. Price point for this one is $18.30. And I think for what the bag is, I think that's a spot on when it comes to Louis Vuitton. Okay, so I'm not mad at the bag. Would I buy it? I would probably buy the black one, but then again, you wouldn't be able to see the beautiful epi leather embossed or print, so probably not. If someone were to gift me this bag for free, would I take it? Absolutely. Okay. Next, we have Christian Dior. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I love YSL and I love Christian Dior. I do have a Christian Dior bag. I have several of their jewelry pieces, and I have 2 pairs of their shoes. I love Christian Dior. However, these 2 bags are going to be a struggle for me. Okay. The very first one is going to be the small Dior Vibe bag. This is a part of their spring collection for 2022, the Vibe portion of it. I struggle with this one because I'm not sure why my bag is sitting right here, almost to the point where I feel like it's in my neck. I don't so much struggle with the shape. It's more so the placement of the bag. I don't want my bag sitting right here or anywhere right here. I want my bag either to be in my hand as a top handle, or I don't mind a crossbody or a shoulder bag. And this bag retails for about $3,400. Okay. So I don't know because the way that they're showing it on the website, every single model that I have seen and down the runway, it's placed from like right here to right here. So I don't know if the strap is adjustable, but I'm assuming that because that's how they're presenting it, that it is not, and that's how it's meant to be worn, which is fine. It's just that for me, that's a no. I don't want my bag sitting up right here. Now, as far as the shape is concerned, like I said, I don't mind the shape. What I don't like is the actual patterned texture. They do have like some crossbody bags that have that texture, like the circle. Basically, it's the pattern for the Dior bag. I don't like it in this silhouette. Okay. The next bag is going to be the Dior Classic Vibe Bowling bag, and this is exactly what this bag looks like. I will put several renditions up here. But this bag is $5,100. The one that I've seen, because it comes in medium. So it goes all the way from $4,700 to $5,300. And as you're seeing with these photos, to me, the price is not worth the bag. Okay. I don't like the shape. It looks like a bowling bag. I think it's too big. I think it looks very cheap, especially with the gold one that I've shown you. And while I love Dior, I will say this. For the past couple of seasons, I have kind of felt like that Dior is trying to appeal to or trying to enter into the younger crowd, because their base clientele is getting older. And I don't mind that. But I think that because if you look at their 2021 fall and winter collection, they had a whole bunch of animal print shoes, animal print coat, animal print bag, animal print hat. It was just all animal print. And while I don't mind an animal print, Dior is not my first thought when it comes to animal print. So I feel as though that they're trying to target, and they're not the only classic fashion house, because to me, Dior is very classic, very established, very ladylike. Dior to me is a certain woman, a certain clientele, and I feel as though that they're trying to appeal to the greater masses, which I don't mind. But to me, I feel like, you're a fashion house that has been around forever. you need to make sure that you're still appealing to your base clientele. The bowling bag is just a no for me. Maybe if it was shorter and then it just came in like this for like maybe like a half circle and the bottom is flat, but it's just too large, and the way that they have chosen to do the embellishments and the patterns and the colors, I think it cheapens the bag. And y'all have heard me say before that on the resale market, Dior bags do not hold their value, okay? The next one is going to be Prada, and it is going to be their triangle purse. You can wear it as a crossbody, or you can wear it as a shoulder bag, or you can wear it as a clutch. This is kind of new, but it's not. It does retail for $2,100. And the reason why I'm saying it's kind of new, but it's not, is because they have now introduced this as a bag. Prior to, it was just a pouch, or kind of like something you would just like carry. Now they have added a strap. And to be honest, I don't really mind it. It's not my aesthetic, but I know that that bag will probably do very well. It comes in black and it comes in white, okay? The next one is going to be Hermes. I do want to introduce 3 bags that they are introducing for their spring 2022 collection. No, it is not a Birkin, and no, it is not a Kelly, okay? I do have 3 bags that I do want to introduce to you. The first bag is going to be the Maximore's bag. I don't really have a struggle with this bag. I actually really like this bag. It's very different. So you have the cylindrical portion where you'll put your stuff, and then you actually, what they're calling it is the horse bit. It comes in silver and it comes in gold, and that's the actual handle for the bag. And the more and more that I look at it, the more and more I like it, okay? Is it on my luxury wish list? No. If someone were to gift it to me, would I take it? Absolutely, okay? The next one is going to be, I think this Pochin Plus, and it's the wallet bag. This one I don't have a struggle with, and the reason why I'm saying that, it's not my style, and the way that they have it on the model is she's wearing it on the back, and it's just like a flat pouch with a strap. I don't have a problem with it, or I don't have a struggle with this one because it's very functional, okay? You can slide stuff in it. You cannot carry your whole life in it, but you can slide stuff in, and then you can have it on your back to leave your hands mobile, okay? Not my aesthetic, but I'm not mad at it. But this next bag, okay, it is the Moors de Bridge bag. My struggle with this one is that it's just ugly. It comes in ugly colors, and it's a flat square with something on top like that, and then it has like a square on the side of it, and then it has a strap. It's just ugly to me, okay? While I know the quality is probably bar none, top notch, the bag is just ugly. Let me know what you think in the comments. It's just ugly. Okay, so the next fashion house is going to be Valentino, and the next one I want to bring to your attention is going to be the V Logo Signature Calfskin Shoulder Bag. Let me look at this one really quickly. Okay, so this is one of their classics. It has the logo, it has the gold chain, it has the top handle, which is my favorite. For me, this one is just too long. I know everybody's starting to get back into the 80s and the 90s, but to me, this is just too long. And the reason being is because it's a very structured bag. So it looks like you're just really with this top handle, and it looks like you just have like this rectangular figure with the top handle, and then you're just carrying it around, and then you have the gold chain. If it were shorter, that would be perfect, but they already have that bag, so they're introducing this one again to keep up with the time and to keep things current. So my struggle with this one is that it's just too long. If they were to shorten it, maybe like to right here, or make it into like a square, I personally think that would be perfect, okay? This one is priced at about $2,800. Again, very affordable when we start talking about luxury, very affordable when we start talking about Valentino, okay? The last one that I want to get into, and this fashion house has been churning out shoes, bags, things have been selling out left and right, and they are being so creative with it. But at the same time, I kind of feel like we're just in this era. I don't know if they have staying power, because this is really the first time that they have, well, not the first time, but this is in a while that they have made this comeback. And it is going to be Bottega Veneta, okay? We all know of the Lido mules. We all know of the pouches. We all know of the chain bags. I do want to introduce to you two more bags, okay? The first one is going to be the padded Jody Hobo. So we are all aware of the regular Jody, which is kind of flat. It has the knot and it's kind of like a mini. I don't have a struggle with that bag. I think the colors that they do it in is very different, very beautiful. And I've heard people say that you can get a dupe, but nothing is going to compare to the Bottega leather, okay? The bag that I'm showing you, it is padded. It does not have the knot, and it's padded. I actually absolutely love this bag. I think it is gorgeous. I think it comes in two gorgeous colors. It is on pre-order. More than likely, if it does well, or they probably have already planned, they're going to come out with new colors. I think the bag is absolutely gorgeous, okay? It does retail for about $4,600. Again, when you start talking about staying power, I don't know. Bottega Veneta right now is a very trendy brand. Their clothing, not their clothing, but their shoes and their bags are very trendy. 5-10 years from now, are we going to look back, you know, when we see someone on the street wearing a Jody bag and say, hey, I remember that bag was from the 2020s, okay? The brand is very now, and they are making very beautiful bags. I just don't know if they have the staying power, okay? And the last bag is going to be the Mount bag. Let me check on this one. Okay, so for me personally, when you start adding chains to a bag, for me, whether it's gold or whether it's silver, it instantly cheapens a bag to me. And for me, this bag is no different. So you have the top handle, then you have the shape. And I'm starting to realize, like I had with the YSL bag, that a lot of companies or a lot of fashion houses are moving to the very streamlined top, and then at the bottom, it's curving down. I don't so much mind it on this one. To me, if they were to take off the chain, I think the bag would be fine. But because they have added the chain, I don't like it. For me personally, it instantly cheapens the bag, okay? This bag retails for about $3,600. So it is less than the Jody bag. If I had to pick between these two bags, it would be the Jody bag. If someone were to gift me the Jody bag, I would absolutely love that. I would probably want it not in the pink or the yellow that it comes in, but I would probably want it in a very beautiful tan color. To me, when you start getting into the Bottega Veneta padded, or when you start getting into their patterns or their braided styles or their checkered styles, to me the beige and tans, all of those are very beautiful, okay? So my struggle with this bag is the chain. It's not my aesthetic, I feel like, because it's also a very flat bag. I feel like if they were to remove the chain, shorten it just a little bit and bring it in, you can still keep the bottom part being very circular, keep the top handle and make it a little wider. It's a very flat bag. Make it a little wider. I think I would be into it. Also, I think that this bag would be really beautiful in cognac. Okay, so those are all the bags that I have for you guys today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Let me know what you're loving. Let me know what you're not loving. Again, I should have put my disclaimer in the beginning of the video. If you love all of these bags, that's fine. This is just my opinion. I'm just bringing to you what is coming up for 2022. A lot of these are going to be out in March. So go ahead and get your coins together. Go ahead and pay your bills. Go ahead and do your budget. But I just want to remind you that here on YouTube, I do upload videos on Wednesday and Sunday. And then, of course, right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.